When we think of global brands, giants like Apple, Google, or Coca-Cola usually come to mind. But what if I told you that Brazilian brands like Embraer and Natura are paving the way for global leadership? That's right. Brazilian companies, often underestimated, are showing the world how to innovate, promote sustainability, and grow. Brazil is no longer just the land of soccer and carnival. It's becoming a hub for technology, social responsibility, and global business achievements. And the best part, these companies aren't just competing, they're redefining their industries. If you think the success of these brands was just luck, get ready to change your mind. There's a powerful strategy behind every decision, every innovation, and every market they conquer. The world is watching, and Brazil is claiming a place that once seemed unimaginable. Curious to know how these brands got so far and how this might impact the future? Stick with me, and I'll show you how these companies are shaping the global landscape, and why you need to pay attention right now. Brazilian brands like Embraer, Havaianas, and Marco Polo haven't just conquered the local market. They've expanded internationally, becoming global icons. Take Embraer, for example. This company skyrocketed to become one of the world leaders in regional aviation, flying millions of passengers across the globe. Havaianas, with its iconic flip-flops, transformed a simple product into a symbol of Brazilian culture that people all over the world now crave. It's impressive how Brazil, with its companies, has so naturally infiltrated global niches, reflecting the adaptability and innovation of Brazilian businesses. On the other hand, Marco Polo, a specialist in bus manufacturing, seized opportunities in both emerging and developed markets. Their ability to provide efficient and customized transportation solutions for different regions allowed the company to dominate routes in places like Latin America, Africa, and even Europe. Looking closely, these companies followed an expansion model that wasn't just based on product quality, but also on building strategic international partnerships. So, what's the takeaway for you? Think about the power of collaboration. Finding allies in other markets is a lesson that can be applied to any business or idea. Brazil, often associated with natural resources, also has an innovative side that shines globally. Embraer is a prime example, revolutionizing regional aviation with aircraft designed for short routes, but packed with cutting-edge technology that rivals industry giants. This innovation not only connected small cities worldwide, but also showed how a Brazilian company can challenge traditional aviation leaders. For those looking for inspiration, the lesson here is clear. Innovation doesn't depend on size, but on vision and strategic execution. What can you do to innovate in your own field? Focus on understanding a specific need and addressing it with excellence. Marco Polo and WEG are also synonymous with innovation, but in different areas. Marco Polo, with its transportation solutions, modernized the concept of urban and road mobility, bringing technology and comfort to passengers in over 100 countries. Meanwhile, WEG transformed industrial electrification by developing efficient solutions that align with sustainability, an increasingly urgent need in today's global landscape. Here's another example of how Brazilian companies are shaping the future with technology and innovation. If you're thinking about creating something with global impact, why not start with sustainable solutions that make a long-term difference?
Are you enjoying the content? Our channel is showing you a contemporary Brazil far beyond the stereotypes of a country of samba, football, beaches, and caipirinhas. A vision from someone who lives the Brazilian reality, from someone who knows that this is a country with the capacity to be a world power in several areas, all in light, easy to understand language. We ask for your support to continue improving, send suggestions, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive news from our channel. Leave a like as this encourages us a lot. Thank you.
Brazilian companies like Natura, Petrobras, and Vale have shown that economic growth can go hand in hand with environmental responsibility. Natura, globally recognized for its beauty products, stands out for using natural ingredients and sustainable practices that preserve the biodiversity of the Amazon. This approach not only strengthens the brand in the global market, but also sends a powerful message about their commitment to the environment. For those keeping an eye on trends, Natura's example shows that companies adopting sustainable practices can, in fact, stand out and earn the respect of conscious consumers worldwide. Petrobras and Vale, on the other hand, face considerable challenges in industries with significant environmental impact, such as oil and mining. However, both Brazilian companies have invested in technologies and programs to mitigate environmental damage, striving to balance development with preservation. In today's world, where sustainability is highly valued, this type of initiative is crucial. The lesson we can take from this: no matter what sector you're in, there's always room to rethink practices and seek greener solutions, which can, in the end, generate great returns. Havaianas and Ambev are two examples of how Brazilian companies managed to turn local culture into global symbols. Havaianas, for instance, started as a simple everyday item, but became a worldwide style icon, associated with Brazil's laid-back and vibrant spirit. Today, they're seen on the feet of people across different continents, representing not only comfort, but also the joy and warmth of Brazil. This shows how cultural elements can be transformed into global brands. And the lesson here is clear: cultural authenticity has value. If you're looking to bring something to the world, why not start with something that reflects your roots? Similarly, Ambev, through brands like Brahma and Antarctica, has spread the love for Brazilian beer, associating it with moments of celebration and socializing. At parties around the world, it's not uncommon to find labels that directly remind people of Brazil. This movement to popularize local products in international markets shows that when a company captures the essence of its culture, it can connect with global audiences in a much more emotional and lasting way. What can you learn from this? Think about how to create a cultural narrative around what you do, as this connection can be a major differentiator. Brazilian companies like Itaú, BRF, and Gerdau have stood out in strategic markets around the world, proving that Brazil can compete with global giants. Itaú, one of the largest banks in Latin America, expanded its operations to various countries, taking advantage of opportunities in both emerging and established markets. Its expertise in financial management and innovative solutions helped solidify Brazil's presence in the international banking sector. Similarly, BRF, one of the largest exporters of processed foods, saw the global demand for quality products as an opportunity to position itself as a leader in multiple countries. This teaches us the importance of finding market niches and betting on quality to gain international relevance. Another success story is Gerdau, which became one of the largest steel producers in the world, serving markets as diverse as North America, Europe, and Asia. Azul Airlines also plays a role in this international presence strategy, standing out in the aviation sector by focusing on routes that connect Brazil to other countries. And let's not forget Marco Polo, whose expansion in the transportation sector was driven by its ability to deliver strong, customized solutions to foreign markets. What can we learn from these Brazilian companies? By identifying strategic markets and offering tailored solutions, it's possible to expand borders and build a strong global presence. The future of Brazilian companies in the global economy is promising, but also full of challenges. International competition is getting fiercer, and Brazilian companies must keep innovating to stay competitive. However, with the solid foundation they've already built, brands like Embraer, Natura, and Vale have the opportunity to lead in areas like sustainability and technology. One of the biggest challenges will be balancing growth with practices that are socially and environmentally responsible, something the global market increasingly demands. For those looking to grow, now is the time to invest in solutions that can positively and responsibly impact the future. Moreover, Brazilian companies need to stay alert to changes in the global economic landscape. With increasing digitalization and advances in technologies like artificial intelligence, innovation will be key to success. Companies that manage to adapt their business models to this new reality will have a better chance of thriving. The lesson here is clear. The future belongs to those who prepare for change, and Brazil, with its already globally established companies, has the potential to be a major player in the world economy. The question is, how will these brands adapt and evolve to face the challenges ahead? Now that you know how Brazilian companies like Embraer, Natura, and many others are leading on the global stage, the question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you observe these journeys and apply the lessons to your own path? The most powerful takeaway here is that it doesn't matter where you come from. It's about how willing you are to innovate, act strategically, and adapt to the world's changes. The future is being shaped by those who have the courage to go beyond and find new solutions to old problems. So, what are you going to do to make an impact on the world? The opportunities are out there, waiting for you. If these Brazilian companies could stand out, so can you. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and keep learning about Brazil and the brands that are transforming the world. Who knows? The next big success story could be yours.